Okay, ladies and germs, here we have my more than well-used 3S Arma Typhon. I have a Power Hobby cordless servo in there. It's the blue one. Love it. I have used it in the Granite. In fact, I still have it in the Granite and this car. I don't have any 3S cars now with the brushless servo, oddly enough. The one that had that in there last was the Senton that I sold. But I do have it in two of my 6S cars, including this guy over here. And my Mojave also has my favorite brushless servo. But this is my second favorite servo here, and it's actually more expensive than the brushless one. This one's like 50 bucks, pushing 60. And the brushless one is $36 on Amazon. And it is a trooper. I love it. It's never failed me. Of course, nothing else has except the Spectrum ones. But it's super fast, and it's the best buy that I've found. I haven't done a whole lot of shopping around. I've probably bought 3 or 4 different kinds of servos, but one of them is clearly the winner, and it's the brushless one, especially for the price. I'm gonna pause this real quick while I get the lid on this thing. All right, I have a 4S Huvo in this right now. It likes turning right better. Yeah, this car wails on 4S. It's got the hobbywing, Max10 in it. It's got a 57 tooth metal spur gear, but it's still got the stock plastic diffs. So you don't even have to worry about things like that with this car. It's just a light little... Now at this point, my wheels are so wobbly because my steering turnbuckles have a lot of play in them, and the wheels have play. And oh, I just nailed that tree. Well, testament to these tires, guys. These are the same ones I have on the 6S car, although they're not. I didn't beef them up like I did the 6S ones. I reinforced the hell out of the 6S tires, those ones I have on that one. They're the same exact tire, except I pulled those off the rim and beefed them up. These ones are just as is, as you buy them, and they're still really good. In fact, one of them is still holding up after being super glued back together. It has a giant crack in it. And it's had that crack in it for like 5 months. And I have not been, I mean, you see in the way I drive my cars, it's not like crazy, but it's not super nice either.
Oh, no, it's crazy.
And no, I don't take them way up. And, you know, I'm not afraid to hit a jump at like 3/4 speed, but not full on speed. I don't even like to drive the car full on speed. Especially not grass. I know this thing's probably already super hot. It's the BLX motor, which really isn't, it's not supposed to be paired with a 4S battery. The hobbywing motor, which is funny because when you look at the specs, when you buy the combo, the hobbywing motor and 3660, it's actually the exact same specs as the BLX motor, 3200 kV. But when you read the sheet on it, it says 3S. It doesn't say 4S. But the ESC is 4S capable, 2 to 4S capable. So they're selling you a combo, and they're saying, yeah, here's the information, do with it what you like. But I don't know if it voids the warranty if you're running 4S through that motor, because it's not spec'd for 4S. But it's kind of like they're baiting you because they're giving you a 4S ESC with a 3S motor. Like, what the hell is that?
Go ahead, try it.
Okay,
Go ahead.
yeah. So, but honestly, I ran this car with that combo for a long time. Oh no, sorry, the Senton. Many packs on 4S and never had an issue with the motor.
In the winter.
And even in the winter, and I never serviced them. And I only had one motor lock up on me, and that was because the bearing locked up in the rear. And once I replaced that, it's good to go. I've got it in one of these cars. I don't know which one, but it's in one of them. And all I did was replace that bearing, and it wasn't easy to get out of there. But I did. In fact, it wasn't even easy to seat again because it had rusted and kind of corroded the seat. So I had to keep scraping and scraping at the seat of that motor in order to get the bearing to be flush. In order to get the motor all back together, I had to do it a couple times. I was like, what is going on in there? Oh! Uh-oh. I knocked something loose. It's not driving now. No go. Maybe I heat it up. We'll see. I gotta pause it. The Arma Typhon 3S is a hell of a machine. Oh! Dang, my stuff in the way. That was a brilliant entrance onto the field, and I tipped all of my very intricate gear here. Let me pause this real quick so I can clean up my mess. Oh, you all know the Typhon. Sweet little car. .3S Typhon. I have just as much fun with this as I do the 6S Typhon, if not more, because it's just nuts. Because of how light it is, it just goes. Oh, that's the first. That was a little too close. Thing's a friggin' bullet, really. And that Power Hobby servo is pretty sweet too. Now I did manage to burn one out in my uh-oh. What happened? That's second time now. That shouldn't be happening. I don't know why it's happening, but I'm gonna disregard it and just power on. Come on. I'm trying to find the power button here. There it goes. I know my fan and everything's working. If I destroy that motor, I don't care. It's just a cheapo Surpass Hobby motor. I have a BLX I can put in it. There we go. There's some big old rocks coming out of these things nowadays. There, that's twice. I don't know what's going on. That shouldn't be happening. It's a power hobby servo. It should be able to tolerate anything that I dish out at 4S. I'm going to pause this real quick and see what's going on. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but maybe it's just getting too hot. The ESC is designed to shut off at a certain temperature. I have 4S going through it. It's a warm day. It's pretty warm. Stu's on his ass. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cool down for a second, and I'm going to try just driving it on 3S. And if it continues to shut down, yeah, sideways here for a second, going through the fence. So I'm just taking it nice and easy back to the car. Plus I'm gonna check the battery and make sure that, I mean, I just put it in there, it should be fine. So I don't know what's going on, honestly, other than a heat issue with the ESC. And I don't know, if that's the case, I guess I just can't drive it on 4S. I'm gonna see if I have the same issue. I'm gonna let it cool down, get back at it with 3S. And I'm not gonna be gentle with it. I'm gonna drive it just like I was driving it and see what happens. Okay, so I gave up. I'm gonna run my WL toys for a minute. Alright, over and out, guys. See?